So the Taliban regime in Afghanistan has just unveiled a supercar, which is something admittedly I didn't see coming for 2023. It's called the Marder 9 and it's powered by a 23-year-old Corolla engine. You might be asking, just why? Well, despite the new regime believing they are the antithesis of and represent the triumph over the West, they still have to play by the 300-year-old rules of the European-style nation-state. You see, especially important for new political entities, statehood and legitimacy is determined by how others perceive you, and you have to speak the same language, adopt the same mannerisms, aesthetics, look and feel of the prevailing powers of the time in order for them to see you, treat you as a legitimate state. That is one of the reasons why the Romans never saw the big, powerful Germanic barbarians as equals, while accepting small, rather pathetic Eastern kingdoms as fellow states. Is also why the British saw Australia as terra nullius, or nobody's land, because these tribal societies were just too different, too foreign, too alien for them to possibly fathom. And thus even antagonistic states like the USSR or Iran have adopted European-style flags and national anthems in order to speak the same diplomatic language as the Western powers who they are projecting power onto. And henceforth we see impoverished states invest almost ruinous amounts of money into symbols of propaganda.
Money better spent on food and housing,
on huge propaganda projects to project a perception of wealth and power in a way that is understood by the Western states. We saw the USSR with their god-awful supersonic passenger aircrafts. We saw North Korea building a huge glass skyscraper hotel. Now the new Afghan regime are building a supercar. And by doing this, they are leapfrogging many wealthy countries like Canada and Australia and are joining a very exclusive club made up of countries like America with their Hennessy Venoms, Germany with their Porsche Carrera GTs, and Britain with their McLaren's P1s. Supercars are the ultimate symbol of excess, wealth and engineering prowess. They are the most illustrious, decadent and most idolized items ever produced by industrialized capitalism. It's as far away as you can go from the impoverished terror states that most associate with the current Afghan regime. And honestly, what better way is there to establish your legitimacy in terms of statehood than having your own supercar displayed in motor shows around the world?